to start this video off by saying I apologize if any of my ratings on these videos have been incorrect. Apparently it's very taboo to be posting the ESRB ratings online, so they're really difficult to find on Google like a lot of the times. Today I'll be reviewing Streets of Rage on the Sega Genesis, and that rating took me, I don't want to admit this, but it took me an hour to find the rating because it wasn't posted anywhere. But so I'll be playing the first 3 stages of Streets of Rage on the Sega Genesis. Or Sega Mega Drive, as some of you might know it as. This game is rated T for teen because of like animated violence and suggestive themes, I guess. It's a game based on a corrupted city, and you just go and beat the crap out of the bad guys. So I can understand why it's rated teen, but with this game, it's there's nothing really too special about it. It's, you know, just an average side-scrolling 2D beat 'em up, 3 selectable characters, but it's only a 2-player game. So I thought that was kind of stupid. I'm pretty sure the Sega Genesis has a multi-tap available, or whatever they call it, for extra controller support. But it has 3 characters you can choose from, I feel like they cranked up the difficulty too early in the game, but maybe not. I mean, it really depends how you look at it as a gamer. I mean, there's only 8 stages, and the difficulty gets cranked right up around like maybe stage 4 on the Genesis version anyway. You can use a special ability, but like most beat 'em ups of this style, your special abilities are very rare and in between. So with this video, I was using cheats. I used infinite lives, infinite energy, and infinite specials, just to kind of relax and enjoy the game. A few things I've noticed is the enemies have speed inconsistencies. They seem to be able to run, well, my character can't. Like, they'll be walking across the screen like do, 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 and then they go, and they race to the other side of the screen. And that inconsistency is not a good thing that I look for in games. I don't know if it's really a hit detection thing. I think it's, again, goes back to the speed issue, but enemies seem to be able to attack way too quickly and like way too close in succession. Like, there's this one character where as soon as you get close enough to punch, you get tossed across the screen with a throw attack. You'll see it happen to me several times. Another example of enemies being able to attack too fast is you'll pick up a weapon, and once you get into range and within range to use that weapon, you already get punched in the face. You drop the weapon, and if you pick it back up, you get punched in the face again. The weapon drops a second time and disappears. So really, weapons, they can be interesting to use, and there is a small variety of weapons that get dropped for you to mess around with, but really they're not too worth it. I find I end up taking more damage trying to use the weapons than just playing the game, because the enemies attack too quickly and their style just is not very clean, I guess you could say, maybe due to poor programming. But it is only the first installation of Streets of Rage, and this series has made it to the PlayStation 4 era with the release of Streets of Rage 4. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay footage. I'll be doing a review on the Sega emulator. It's not really the greatest. Yeah, it gets a lot of praise, but I personally think I expected better from a Sega emulator. So this is Streets of Rage 1 on the Sega Genesis, and in a later video I will be comparing it to its Game Gear adaptation, which I believe was released around the same time, because there would be a console game and then a handheld version, which was kind of popular with handheld systems. I think it still is with Nintendo. Some of their games get released on their console and their handheld device. But I will be comparing the two. I did enjoy the Game Gear. I was massively spoiled as a child. I had almost everything. Genesis just was not really a console that I pulled out and hooked up frequently, but I did have the Genesis available to me. I did have the Game Gear available to me. I even had this device that was essentially a portable Sega Genesis. I don't know if it was official, and you can find them for many older consoles now. Like I found one on a fan-made device for a portable N64 that accepts N64 cartridges, and I was so spoiled that I had a Sega Genesis and the portable handheld Sega Genesis that took Sega Genesis cartridges and could hook up to your TV and everything. So I was really spoiled with the Sega stuff, and I'll be really interested to do some more Sega reviews. If you can suggest any Sega games, that would be great, because all I can think of is Sonic. Like, that was the #1 thing I played. This is actually my first time playing Streets of Rage at all. So with that, I'm going to end the actual review and let you check out my gameplay. Let me know if you're interested. I will try to do a full playthrough of the game and maybe post my scores, and we can compare our scores with these games. Maybe that'll be kind of interesting, who knows. So with that, first time playing Streets of Rage 1 on the Kega Fusion Sega emulator for Windows. Hope you enjoy, and until the next video, take care and stay safe.
Woo!